People are ready to tell us, this is not possible, that is not possible. I say, whatever the true interest of our country calls for is always possible.
For the first time on television, we've assembled the recorded fragments of speech to better understand Powell's argument.
In this country, in 15 or 20 years' time, the black man will have the whip hand over the white man.
Powell claimed the most incendiary remarks were quotations from concerned constituents. But he knew how controversial the speech was going to be.
Well, I can already hear the chorus of execration. How dare I say such a horrible thing? How dare I stir up trouble and inflame feelings by repeating such a conversation? My answer is that I do not have the right not to do so.
Powell saw himself as a radical visionary, more in tune with the feelings of the masses than with his colleagues.
Enoch Powell had the gift of prophetic utterance. He had the gift of language and of mind to make prophetic statements from the mountain, which people listened to.
Those whom the gods wish to destroy, they first make mad.
He was a curiously intense man. Certainly a loner, certainly highly intelligent, certainly very confident of his own views and with deeply held views, and very determined that they should be heard. There was, in that sense, something of a missionary about him.
Powell was a conviction politician. He'd already resigned from a previous Conservative government over economic policy.
He was somebody who took a point, elaborated it, and was led by it to its own implied conclusion. And as a philosopher, I admired that. That's the way one should think if one's interested in truth. But if one's interested in persuading people, then of course that might be a mistake. People are often frightened by logic. They're frightened by the truth also.
We must be mad, literally mad as a nation, to be permitted the annual inflow of some 50,000 dependents who are, for the most part, the material of the future growth of the immigrant-descended population. It is like watching a nation busily engaged in heaping up its own funeral pyre.
How can you fetch more in when you haven't got enough housing, enough schools, the National Health Service is going to put over them? This is why we're doing it, because Enoch Powell spoke the truth.